G'day guys, welcome to another Days on Edge gaming video, and in this video we are returning to the Trying to Play series and we are playing Return of Red Riding Hood Enhanced Edition. This game cost me $5 and it looks absolutely ridiculous and I'm so excited for it. So let's get right into it. Now guys, playing Return of Red Riding Hood Enhanced Edition. As you just saw, it just looks ridiculous. I just saw them. I just saw the dog. Oh my god. Look at this. Well, there's our first problem. I have no clue if I'm on extras or new game or options. Let's have a little scare. Oh, okay. That is extras. God, there's no way. It's like it's glitching out. Like I can't. I'm moving up and down, and it's just okay. We selected English. Oh my god. Shit. I'm so excited. I should have read it. Sorry. Mother always tells me stories before I go to sleep. You could do without a story for one evening. Tomorrow you'll have your mother and her stories back. Now I can fall asleep that way. The girl began to whimper. Please, read it to me. Okay, grumbled her older brother, who was sitting on the edge of her bed. Just don't cry. Which tale do you want? Red Riding Hood. Fine, here we go. Won't you get the book? It's in the bookcase on the lower shelf. What for? I remember the story. Listen. Shit. Oh my. In one village there was a little girl so lovely that no other girl was her equal. Her mother loved her to distraction and her grandmother loved her even more. For her birthday, her grandmother presented her with a red hood. The girl always wore her new smart hood every day. The neighbours would say, "There goes Red Riding Hood." Once her mother decided to bake some pastries. When she wasn't sure what filling to choose, oh my god. Alright. What is this? Fish. Mother checked the box room, went down the cellar, and found the last salt hunchback salmon from the last year's stock. It lies here for a long time, she thought, in my cellar. It can stay preserved for years. She grabbed the salmon and climbed up. She thoroughly extracted all bones from the fish and began shaping pastries because the dough had already risen. Mother baked pastries and says to her daughter, "Why don't you, my little Red Riding Hood, go visit your granny? bring her a pot of butter and find out if she is fine. And Red Riding Hood replies, Red Riding Hood was an obedient child. She took the fish pastries and went away. Bright and warm sun rays, finding it way through the foliage, were given birth to 100 of sunlit spots. Look at the face. Birdies were twitching, butterflies looting. Red Riding Hood was running, skipping happily along the path because she was in a cheerful mood. For a bit of bad luck, she had not had breakfast that day, and because of the fresh air, she felt hungry. I reckon we ate one of the fish pastries. I've got the whole basket of pastries. If I take one, no one will notice. Red Riding Hood ate a pastry. It was delicious. Suddenly, Wolf came out of the bushes on the trail. He wanted to eat the girl immediately, but first the Wesley Boots decided to find out who she was and where she was going. "Hello, girl," said the wolf. He was feeling his full supremacy. "How do you do, sir?" Yeah, you're just gonna ask a wolf, "How do you do?" And it's talking to, asked Red Riding Hood. She looked at her interlock. I can't even. With curiosity. "What is your name and where are you going all alone?" continued the wolf. He stressed the word alone. "My name is Red Riding Hood. I'm going to visit my granny and bring her some pastries and a pot of bar." Oh, God. "My name is Wolf. Where does your grandma live?" "You should go straight down the path till the edge of the forest. There will be my granny's house." Wolf also wanted to know what stuffing was inside the pastries, but the wind alerted his direction, and he smelled fish. He swallowed saliva and said, "Red Riding Hood, please let me taste one pastry." Is this? Oh my God. "No," said Red Riding Hood. "If I give pastries to every Tom, Dick and Harry, there will be none for my granny." Wolf became mad and wanted to eat Red Riding Hood together with pastries, but was scared because woodcutters were working not too far. Wolf's eyes tinkled and he ran away to take Granny. Soon Red Riding Hood felt a stomachache. She tried to continue that fish pastry. She tried to continue her way regardless, but shortly realized it was useless and moved back twice as quick. Meanwhile, the wolf came up to the house on the edge of the forest and knocked on the door. "Who is that?" said a weak voice. It's me, Red Riding Hood. Your granddaughter, whispered the wolf. He made his voice as tender as he could. Ah, pull the string, my dear, and the door will open. Once the predator was inside, he promptly swallowed the and then he dressed up in a nightgown. Imagine that, dressing up in a nightgown and capped and tumbled down in her bed. I hope it shows it. He was lying there like a fool, waiting for Red Riding Hood, while she was at home with all the symptoms of her poisoning. It was the fish. It was the fish. Ending. Lucky coincidence. You must be wrong. There has to be another ending, the little girl said with confidence. After thinking a little, the brother began to tell a new story. Oh my god. In the village there was a little girl, so lovely that no other girl was her equal. Her mother loved her to distraction, and her grandmother loved her even more. For her birthday, her grandma presented her with a red hood. Blah blah blah. The neighbours would say, "There goes Red Riding Hood." The faces. Once her mother decided to bake some pastries, and she wasn't sure what filling to choose. Oh my god. There is so much. Let's go and meet. Let's make a normal one. Mother checked the box room, went down the cellar and found the last salt hunchback salmon from... What? Click to meat. It lies here for a long time. Oh, the woman. I better take a piece of meat, it looks much better. But meat was frozen, and she had to pull it out first. Later it was finally cut and fried with onion on a pan. When filling was cool enough, she got down to the pastry shaping. While pastries were in the stove, it was already late, and Mother decided to visit Granny tomorrow. In the early morning, Mother woke Red Riding Hood and said to her, "Why don't you, my little Red Riding Hood, go visit your Granny? Bring her a pot of butter and find out if she is fine." Red Riding Hood replies, "Okay, Mum." Oh, what? Mother took pastries and left. It was cool in the forest that day. It was drizzling, making the trail muddy and hard to walk. Her feet were sliding apart on the slush. Soon she got chilled and tired. But wait till Busker writing her appetizing contents. Oh my god. Oh, we can eat a few. I reckon we only eat one. Oh, Mother decided that she ought to refresh herself and eat one pastry. Oh, wet and hungry, Wolfgate's going around not too far away. He already smelled the scent of prey, which led him to the trail. When Wolf saw an adult human, he chickened out a little, but hunger forced him to talk to the traveller. "Hello, madam," said Wolf, chattering. "What is your..." "I don't talk to strangers," snapped the woman, because she was very tired. She had gotten wet and wanted to get home as soon as possible. Wolf began to tremble with malice, and even got hot. He wished to rush forward and swallow his prey, but was afraid that the prolonged hunger wouldn't have enough strength, so he made another decision. He stepped aside as he was letting the woman go, and when she passed him, he snatched the basket and disappeared into the forest. Wolf made himself comfortable under the bush and greedily swallowed pastries. After eating, he snuggled down and slept well. Oh! The mother was standing on the road, holding a pot of butter. She didn't try to pursue her grave, but her tongue was giving birth to multiple obscene expressions. Look at that face. Well, there were no more pastries. But woman decided to continue her journey to grandmother and bring her some butter. Ending, Busy Wolf. Is that it? Why is it so short? Face, man. It's like she saw something. Like death. After thinking a little, the brother began to tell a new story. Oh my god. I'm not reading this again. Yeah. There goes Red Riding Hood. Yep. Bake some pastries. Alright. We've done meat. Oh my god. The UI in this game is so broken. It is absurdly broken that I just press meat again. Oh my god. Alright, this is Red Riding Hood. Oh my god. It was raining cats and dogs. Alright, so apparently it was raining. And yeah, Red Riding Hood took the meat. Red Riding Hood's feet got wet while she was standing in the open doorway watching the storm. She thought to wait a little longer. She was lying on the bed watching through the window, but the rain wouldn't stop. She finally decided to go because it was a long way to walk and pastries a perishable product. Red Riding Hood covered the basket from another dish towel and left the house with her gifts. The girl was quickly marching along the now soaked path. The water was screeching under her feet. Trickles of rain were steaming off her hat. She soon reached Granny's house, but before entering she poured the water from her clogs, squeezed out her apron and the hat. Look at Grandma! Grandma was glad to see her visitor. Come in quickly, she exclaimed. You got soaked to the skin. Sit down closer to the fire. I'll put the kettle on. We'll have some tea. No, Granny, not today. I better be going. Before the path gets too swampy, said Little Red Riding Hood while putting the still fresh pastries on a dish. Then take a couple of pastries with you. Eat them on your way to get back warm. The girl wouldn't refuse pastries of meat. That's bad. She wrapped them in one of the dish towels and put them in her basket. Then she put her clogs back on. Oh, the audio's gone. And went home. No. By the time the rain almost stopped, the air in the forest was cold and humid, and Red Riding Hood got cold. She remembered the pastries in her basket. While preparing to eat them with pleasure, the girl suddenly noticed a wolf peeking out from the bushes. The girl's frozen surprise, and the wolf's curiosity looking around, stepping on the trail. He was pretty sure that it's such a little girl. I can't do this anymore. It's killing me. Such a little girl could have walked through the forest alone, and adults are nearby. Nevertheless, the beast was very hungry, and his keen sense of smell made him aware of the pastries with meat. "Hello, girl," said Wolf. "What is your name and where are you going?" "My name is Little Red Riding Hood. I brought pastries and butter to my grandmother and now I'm heading back home," answered the girl, looking at the skinny, wet beast. "You need to treat me to some pastries remaining in the basket," sincerely asked the wolf. "No." Red Riding Hood felt sorry for the wolf, but she was also cold, tired, and hungry. "I'm sorry, Mr. Wolf, but I only have a few left. There won't be enough for me." Pride wouldn't allow the wolf to beg this brat for a single bite without saying a word, and the beast went back into the trinket. The wolf, who was hungry and upset at the time, was prowling through the forest hoping to catch anything for dinner. The predator tried to concentrate, but his emotions and constant growling in the stomach wouldn't allow that. "Am I a wolf or not?" The wolf abruptly stopping his movement. I can go back right now and eat everyone together with those pastries." Oh my god. Meanwhile, Red Riding Hood noticed that she didn't have her hat on. "I've probably left it at Granny's house," thought the girl. "I need to go back for it." At the same time, in the house by the forest edge, the old lady was drinking tea. Oh my god. With her pastries. At first she ate a couple, then 2 more. The baked goods turned out to be too delicious. So the hag couldn't control herself and ate a few more pastries. Soon she ate and decided to lay down, but this wouldn't ease her stomach ache. The old lady decided to take some stomach drops. She went to the cupboard. There were some books on the upper shelf. Her sword and medicine were on the bottom. I love how it goes from grandma to the hag. The hag easily found the vial with the proper potion and took a sip of green liquid which made her brows knit. The medicine was made of wormwood and had a bitter taste, but would help to move her old bowels. Oh, we're drinking more. Granny's going in. Oh my god. Thinking that such a small potion would be enough, Granny took a few more sips. Now, this medicine reminded her very much of a drink she had when she was younger. It was called absinthe. The old lady... don't know if I pronounced that correctly. The old lady returned to bed. And after a while felt better. She would sort of doze off with some buzzing woke her up. Granny turned her head to the sound and she was surprised to see a very large clay pot on the table with yellow sunflowers in it. Very strange. There were no flowers there before. Maybe Red Riding Hood brought them here. It's all calmed Granny down. This sound wouldn't stop and she had to get up and find out what the noise was. It seemed that the buzzing was coming from the table. When Granny came closer, she noticed that there was a pomegranate lying behind the jug and a bumblebee was flying around it. Where is the bumblebee? I don't see it. The hag took a nearby tower ready to drive it away. She opened the window and couldn't believe her eyes after what she saw. Cows of long fingers were slowly roaming in the yard. Forgetting about the bumblebee, the old lady closed the window, returned to bed and covered herself with a blanket up to her ears. That time, Red Riding Hood returned to Granny's house. She pulled the string and went in. The girl found her hat lying on a chair. She tiptoed across the room so as not to wake Granny up and took the hat. Suddenly there was a noise behind her. The girl quickly turned around and saw her Granny with a rolling pin in her hand. So the old lady, intimidated, knows it belongs. Oh my god. What have we done to Grandma? It belongs to my granddaughter. But I'm no granddaughter, Red Riding Hood. Bullshit. You lying freak! Said the hag sternly while looking with disgust at a weird creature consisting of many coloured triangles. Put it back and get out of here while you can. I'm your granddaughter, and this is my hat, desperately screamed the frightened girl. That's it. I warned you. And after those words, the hag hit Red Riding Hood on her hand with the rolling pin. The girl rushed to the door, and the medicine... What? And the medicine addled her hag... What? The medicine addled hag pursued her. Oh my god. In the meantime, Wolf, who was ready to eat everything and everyone, was following Red Riding Hood's scent and soon reached Granny's house. Meanwhile, the predator was thinking of what to do next. The door burst open and screamed. Red Riding Hood jumped out of the house. The old hag was chasing her with a mad look at her eyes. Wolf didn't want to catch rabies and quickly ran away to look for another type of prey. Oh my god. The hag was chasing her. What have we done to Grandma? Seriously. Was chasing her for a few seconds, but the girl was quicker and soon shook her pursuer off. Nevertheless, the girl kept running through the forest, too scared to look back, and stopped running when she felt exhausted. Catching her breath, Red Riding Hood eventually surrounded her. The branches were slowly moving in the wind. Red Riding Hood got spooked because she was absolutely unfamiliar part of the forest. Oh my god. The girl kept running. And she fought towards the main path, but it would not appear. The forest was becoming a figure, seeing Red Riding Hood. She was likely lost deep in the woods, ending an uncertain finale. My god. The girl was silent when her brother noticed that she was about to cry. He hurried to start the story anew. After thinking a little, the brother began to tell a new story. Oh, what? Oh, we have to end it there. This video's going on for too long. We have to end it. Well, guys, here it is. Little Red Riding Hood, the enhanced edition. This video has gone for long enough, and I think I need to make a part 2 on this one. Let me know down in the comments if you would like to see part 2. I had an absolute blast reading this, and I hope you guys did too. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, favorite, share me around, and I'll see you in the next Red Riding Hood Trail stories with Wolf and Grandma. What the hell happened to Grandma?